Okay, we're concluding, but before we conclude, let's address one of the big elephants in the house. You made mention of Honorable Justice Azuka during your broadcast.
Yes.
You said you know what led to his death, you know what happened. Can you tell us?
I know who killed Azuka.
Okay, you say you know who killed Azuka. Can you please elucidate?
Who killed Azuka? Azuka was killed by those suspects who were arrested for the said crime, but later escaped from police custody. So very soon I will do a sample with you. I will arrest you. Let me see how you can escape from police custody. But those who killed Azuka, as serious as that case is, a case of kidnap and murder of a state house member, the suspects escaped from police custody. Before they escaped, if we are to be sincere, before they escaped, did the governor make any statement as regards the kidnap of Azuka for more than a month? Did the House issue any statement on the kidnap of Azuka? So, it's not, no brother. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
What do you have to say about what happened with Azuka's widow? She contested for an election and then she lost.
These people are heartless. As far as I'm concerned, House of Assembly is not enough compensation for a woman who lost her husband.
Okay.
All right? So, I think she even deserves more than House of Assembly in compensation. So, if we think, because if we all agreed that we were not happy that Azuka died, if we all sympathized with the widow and wished that Azuka was alive to continue, why are you investing all this effort and resources to make sure that the wife does not continue from where he stopped?
Would you have preferred her being elected?
Yes, now. She should be elected so she can use her little resources, the overhead, to take care of her children.
Okay.
At least. Yes,
okay.
She should. Because there is nothing, even if the person they are elected now is a professor, there is nothing a professor can do as a House of Assembly member. Nothing. No, yes, we do for their.
Lastly, isi enyi enwere picture gị people obi a post wee mgbe a iwe sị ka ịkọwa ekechi gị aka azụ and there was you were like badly beaten and people say that you've always been a thug or a political agboro. Okay, what happened with the picture? What happened?
People have their opinions, which I'm never responsible for, and I don't even care. What happened was 2017. Tony Woye was contesting for governorship under APC.
Okay.
Now, to understand this background, it was a single party event.
Yes.
All right? A one party event. It wasn't an election. There was no clash.
Yes.
It was just APC members coming to receive their governorship candidate at the local government headquarters in Anab. But on the 1st of October, Omo went for the celebration of independence at the local government headquarters, March past and all that. Then they had clash with Ndana. They fought, and Omo kind of defeated them. Then Anna planned a revenge on that event because Ndoma will be coming.
Okay. Okay.
So they planned a revenge. We didn't know because we're not in secondary school now.
Yes.
I'm not supposed to be with them. So that year, I just recently graduated, planning my NYC. So when we got there, I didn't know what was happening. There was an attack. The youth just came, attacked, me, I like to understand things well. All right? I like to understand because if you don't understand and you engage, we have a problem.
Yes.
So I sat back to understand what was happening. They left. After a while, they came back again, reinforced in numbers and ammunition. They attacked again. They were repelled. Then, when they left, I was not asking somebody what was going on. They said they collected my phone. They do this one. Don't beat people that time. Give them injuries. You know? So, what is the cause of the problem? Nobody could explain. Then they came back for the third time. Their number tripled. Ammunition, weapons here and there. Before I could say that, before the man, I had a hit on my head, a very serious one. Obakodo, my brother. Then I don't know. My eye torn. Then I held the person before me. I'm not lazy. I held the person before me. I dealt with that person. So as I was dealing with that person, others were dealing with me. Then the police came and insisted that I must leave the person I was beating. But because I was seeing my blood, because I come out my blood from my body before. Because I was seeing my blood, this boy, now you hit me this thing, I lie. The police were hitting me. They were doing everything for me to leave the boy. I was dealing with the boy. So they all had to join hands to tie me. Before I left the guy. So that was what happened. It was nothing political. There was no political recovery involved in it. It was just man to man doing that. It was when we got to the station, when then this ops was interviewing us, I still did not know what happened. I had nothing to say. I just there on my own. They attacked me. They attacked me. I didn't know what I was talking about. The man now asked the boy, what happened? It was the boy who now narrated what happened on the 1st of October that led to the revenge on the 27th of October. That was my first time knowing the cause of the clash. So what was I supposed to do? If somebody will beat me, I will go and cry and tell my mama, somebody don't beat me.
You see any guy name?
No.
What do you have to say about this na Anambra Apuga land? You are somebody in PDP now. You know there is.
I'm not in PDP. I'm not anywhere.
Okay.
I'm not a politician. We are people of Ayamelum. Anambra is not Abga. Anambra is Anambra. The party in power today is Abga. This Abga today, do they share the ideologies of Ojukwu, for whom we have retained Abga? We have retained Abga because of the legacies of Ojukwu. Then the Ojukwu, whose legacy we are trying to uphold, is this Abga government upholding Ojukwu's legacy. Ojukwu used the federal resources for the interest of Ndi Igbo, just like my previous Igbo. That is what we know the Igbo to be. So this governor now, is he using his federal resources to advance the cause of Anambra? No. Is he using Anambra resources, the one that is rightly due for and to Anambra? Is he using these resources for Anambra? No. So I don't know the correlation between the Abga of today and the Abga Ojukwu intended. So they are still reminding us that Anambra is Abga and Kapunkai as a sentiment because they have failed. When they fail, they begin to look for sentiment. You begin to hear things like where you come from. What does where you come from what does it have to do with your performance? But by this time, Soludo should not be telling us that Anambra is Abga land. He should be telling us what he has done in the last 3.5 years that warrant or that makes it deserving for him to be re-elected. You shouldn't still be telling us, Nkai, that was what you told us before we elected you. Now, show us your scorecard so we re-elect you.
Thank you.
Sentiment are for failures. When they fail, they begin to look for sentiment. Peter Obi is popular not because he's an Igbo man, but because people think that he has some ideas that could help advance the cause of the nation. All right. So when you see people talking about where they come from or where these sentiments, know that they are wicked people who intend to manipulate the public. So assuming you are my brother, because we are of the same father, if you do something wrong, I will not say it. Those are sentiments that are unfair to mankind. So Anambra is not Afghan land. If Anambra was Afghan land, why have they not won election, National Assembly election? Leave that one.
Mana, he's saying, that this is his turn, and today he's our president. Somebody told us Emiloko, not on Yaveha, but today he's our president. So sentiments have a place in politics somehow, don't you think?
It might have a place in politics, but it is still not justified.
It's not right. What's your future?
Until we begin to look at the competence.
Okay, go ahead.
Elected.
Okay.
Until we begin to look at the competence of the candidates we are electing, we are going nowhere. Even the youth who are clamoring for change now, they want Ikugoma. Does Ikugoma have anything different to offer? A change from Soludo to Ikugoma, is that a change? Then from yesterday, the APC supporters were so happy that they now have a campaign council that has lions and tigers that will do what they did in Edo. They will rig election for them. The youth who want change are celebrating because they are about to rig election in their favor. My brother will never start. Leave them, I will never start. Because they will never start.
We have a long way to go.
I really want to go because I have a lot of guests outside.
I know. No, I'm talking about we as a country and as a people. We have a long way to go.
We have not started. We don't just have a long way to go. We have not started.
Abi?
What we need is a complete change of order. Anybody who struggles to gain admission into the old order will only naturalize and be part of them. So we need something completely different, like what we have in Burkina Faso. If Burkina Faso has a fresh air in their place, something like that. It must not be cool, all right? But you know, they use fear, they use intimidation. Like myself, not everybody can interview me and air it on their platform. Because the state are using their instrumentalities to go after everybody in support of me. Even the day the local colleague paid my salary and I published it, people were saying that I was endangering his life. I look at them and say, where do we go from here? Somebody is supporting me. And that person should be scared of his life. What about me? I'm not a human being, but I sacrificed myself. But you cannot even sacrifice the little pain that you might incur trying to support me. You can imagine. So we have not started. We don't just have a long way to go. We have not started.
Where do we see Iseyi in the next 5 to 10 years? Where do we hope to see you? Who do we hope to see? What's the future like?
In the next 5, 10 years?
Yes.
I might no longer be alive. I might be in prison, or I might be in the National Assembly or doing my private business. But most likely, I will be in prison or dead in the next 5, 10 years. It won't get up to that even.
Wow. Iseyi, take your time now, you know. After interviewing you, we allow you to take your time. Maybe you would want to say more that you want to emphasize on, or you have an advice, a shout out, maọbụ a call out nke ọbụla. We just want you after this interview ka ị marụ na you heard everything you want to say. Please take your time and do that.
And I no longer have a lot of time, so I will just be brief. I want to hail my guys in the House of Assembly, Mr. Speaker, Majority Leader, the Deputy Speaker, the Chief Whip of the House, all the homeboys in the House who have been struggling or could not pick up. I say kudos to them. They should take it easy. We are coming. And I love them all. Thank you.
Isi enyi aya melum darịrị nne. Biko nye anyị shout out na agbam. Gwafa ka fa na-ekili gbam na-esonye anyị na agbam. Just nye anyị shout out na agbam.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
A sị gị nye anyị shout out na agbam interview. Gwafa ka fa na-esonyere anyị na agbam. Ka ha na-ekiri gbam. Nye anyị shout out.
It will be difficult for them to follow you and watch your programs because you are not showing us. If you were showing breast and thoughts, they will rush and they will be heavy with traffic. But when you engage with things that will change society, they pay deaf ears to it. But I will encourage the youth to support BAM. Keep your eyes glued to BAM as they intend to change the course of the nation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyị na-ekene Honorable Bernard Abuchi, Mmadụ Abụrọchukwu Udemezuo, isi enyi, a man that is changing the narrative, a man that has dared where people have feared to dare, a man that is not afraid to die. We thank him for joining us all the way from Omo in Ayamelum. That is where we will draw our curtain for today. Afam Kabu Chijioke Igwendu, Odogubu Yamba Bezbuto Yaba. Ngwano, Komesiano. Udo? Inwele akọpụlụ iche ịchọ ka ụwa nọ. Inwe ife dị n'obi ịchọ ikwugbam. Inwele ife dị omimi ịchọ ka onye ọbụla malụ. Onwele akala aka izole ezo ịchọ ka ụwa fụ na inwe passion for. Bịa na gbam ka ụwa nụ onu iyi. Inwelu business ịchọ ịkwụnye n'ọkụ. Onwe product ịchọ gosoro na gbam. Ịchọ ka ife ị na-ele, ife ị na-eme na-aga as viral as gbam. We are here for you. Contact the number on your screen. Ka ịkwụnye n'ọkụ ka ịfụ na ọ na-eme. Adamuaka, Gbam is the biggest Igbo interview in the world. Come and find out for yourself. Thank you.